All right, welcome back to the Solana family. Appreciate you guys as always for sticking around and showing so much love. But let's get right in today's topic. I'm sure you guys know what exactly is happening with the broader market. We're seeing pure bloodbath across the board. So much fear across the board, and you can see that just based off of where you're looking at the price alone. A lot of coins down just in the last daily time frame, double digits. But with that being said, me as a crypto OG, someone that has experience of about 8 years in this industry, I'm 100% immune to this move. And a lot of newcomers coming to the space, eventually you guys will get to the point where I am at once you actually understand how this market works. And this is why you want to be educating, do your due diligence research on a day-to-day basis. But, at this point, I don't have more capital because, I do have some other things going on for me. But I wish I had, access to more capital because the sale that I'm seeing here right now for so many coins that I like across the market are down 40, 50. Some are even down 60%. And to me, that is a great opportunity to accumulate altcoins for the next few months to come. But again, that's my own personal opinion. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. I cannot stress that enough. But crazy sale going on, and that's how I treat this type of move towards the downside. But anyhow, let's take a look at what's happening with Sol right now, because where Solana is currently sitting at is very interesting, and especially when I pull out the charts, things will make more sense. So if we're looking at the price, it's $125.83, down 7% in USD comparative, but it's up 0.5% in Bitcoin comparative, which is really impressive to see. Market cap, on the other hand, is currently sitting at $57.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at about $5 billion. And again, shouldn't really be a surprise to a lot of you right now, because we are seeing quite a bit of a negative sell pressure for the entire market. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening. So I want to put this into perspective as to how much impact this move has really brought to the entire market, as well as Solana's ecosystem. So you could do math just based off of these numbers alone. You could see the total value locked is currently sitting at about $4 billion. We're actually below $4 billion. So in easiest way to put this is, you have seen about $1 billion got just flown out of the total value locked, wiped out completely in the last 2 to 3 days. And that is all due to this Bitcoin move. If you've been paying attention to my channel, if you've been listening, I have been anticipating this move to happen for the price of BTC, because it's sometimes the chart speaks for itself. Again, if you know what you're doing, if you know technical analysis, if you've been in this market for quite some time, things sometimes are just flashing right in front of you. And that's what I spoke to you guys about in the most recent updates. Pretty much over the last 2 to 3 weeks now at this point, I've been mentioning that. But let's take a look at what happened for the broader market. So you can see this for yourself. $500 million in crypto liquidation in the past 24 hours. And again, not a surprise, Solana surpasses 500,000 Solana in monthly NFT volume. And again, we know we had a massive uptick for the NFTs just about a few days back, and that was obviously really interesting to see. And continuing to take a look at this, you can see over 500,000 new tokens, excluding NFTs, were created on Solana in the past month, and mainly all are meme coins. But really interesting to really show that this ecosystem is extremely hyped, and the fact that you're seeing institutional interest coming in to actually to actually apply for a Sol ETF in the US speaks for itself. And going and seeing, you can see active wallets on Solana have increased over 12% in non-voting transactions, have increased by over 21% in the last month. And speaking about money coming into the Solana chain, this June, nearly $280 million has been bridged from other chains to Solana, facilitated by dBridge Finance and Wormhole. Amazing stuff. And last but not least, you can see this for yourself, South Korean's largest exchange official upbit has listed Jupiter on their platform. So let's give it a round of applause for that. But now let's get into the price and see what is happening. So dominance spiking up. If you did watch my Pepe update, if you watched some of my other updates, you guys know exactly what is causing this. Again, we have seen a flash crash for the price of Bitcoin retesting some levels we haven't pretty much seen since early last year. So pretty much, I'm sorry, not earlier last year, earlier this year, but we are below the 23.6 fib zone, so we're not in the all-time high territory, and you can see this for yourself. Bears really did come in control, and we actually lost this support line, which I discussed how important it was for the support to hold, but that obviously did not end up happening. We saw the price of BTC falling all the way down to 53.4 to be exact, and obviously this has impacted the broader market. So pretty much everything is down right now, no matter what, and of course Solana is no exception. But when you're noticing Solana right now, things are looking very interesting. Let me explain what I mean by that. I wish I had more capital, and again, this is my own personal opinion. Only time is going to tell. Me being mega bullish on Solana doesn't mean it's 100% likely that what I personally project for Solana to do will happen. Only time is going to tell. But if you have been following me on my channel since late last year or before bear market or last cycle, you guys know this is one of the coins I had very, very close focus on, especially during the bear market. And this is one of the coins I was heavily accumulating during times where no one cared to even look at Sol. And this by far one of the best performing assets in my portfolio. I took profits, as you guys know, earlier this year when the profits were insane, and I'm really happy about that. I always just look at it. And again, this is a quick reminder to each and every one of you guys, especially if you're new to the market: do not listen to Twitter comments, do not listen to YouTube comments. You want to lock those profits in when you see those. Do not listen to anyone, okay? When you ask yourself the question, hey, this money is too much that I cannot afford to lose, guess what? That's a flashing signal that you should pull money off the table. But anyhow, if we're looking at Sol right now, Solana is back below $150 price point. And not only that, we are retesting June 24th low, and we've visited this price before, obviously below the 0.50 fib zone in the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. If you're looking at a grand scheme of things, this is one of the projects that's holding really good, believe it or not. I know a lot of people are probably wondering, what do you mean Crypto ZX, it's holding really good? It's only in the 61.8, pretty much I would say around the 0.50 fib zone. We're literally at that neckline of its resistance. But we have seen something similar happen on June 24th. We have seen something happen in May, and in May we went even lower. We saw the price go to $119 price point, and look at these spikes. You've seen Solana does tend to pick up really fast when the market turns around, and you can see this for yourself. Back in May, it went up 56% if you picked it up around that range. So if you were, kind of kicking yourself, for not accumulating in the 61.8, well, the opportunity is once again right there. But now, one thing I want you guys to focus on is, this support level is extremely important. The reason why the support is very important is because, at one point, this was a yearly high, and obviously if we go dated back to the previous cycle, once again, like I said, was an all-time high at one price point, and obviously a huge level of support, and that's exactly where we're being supported by right now, exactly there. But with that said, we could, and yes, this is what I want you guys to hear very carefully. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this. We could retest $107.83, support level for the first time since March of this year. And I think this is a very realistic retest that could play out considering where Bitcoin is right now. Bitcoin could go even lower than 50K in my opinion, and that would be an impact of about 15% for the price of Solana. So obviously no one wants to see this. I think it will be short-lived. Even if we were to retest this, I do believe Solana will rebound very quick. But these are some factors we need to consider right now. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow up in Crypto ZX, and peace out.